Cindy Gonzalez. I'm a death doula and death educator, and this is the Deducation Project podcast. Let's talk about the hard stuff. Today I want to talk about end-of-life caregiving and what it actually looks like. If it's your first experience caring for a dying person, it's hard to know what all that entails. A lot of people think that once hospice is on board, most of the hands-on care is taken over, that there will always be someone there, and the family won't have to carry so much of the day-to-day responsibilities. Hospice provides the support that makes dying at home possible. In addition to providing medical oversight focused on comfort care and symptom management, nurses visit to adjust medications, note the changes in their patient, and provide everyone involved with valuable medical advice. Hospice also provides equipment like hospital beds and bedside tables and other supplies that make caregiving at home possible. Through hospice, social workers and spiritual counselors are available. Hospice will arrange someone to assist with bathing and basic personal care a couple of times a week, and you can call hospice 24 hours a day to ask for help or to have a nurse visit at any hour if something comes up. They also provide a year of bereavement services to loved ones after the patient dies. Even with all they provide, usually the loved ones remain the primary day-to-day caregivers. They are the ones present in the room hour to hour, who give medications, document sleep, activity, and appetite changes, and who keep track of dosages and frequency of medications given. For many families, this realization doesn't arrive gradually. It lands all at once, often in a quiet moment or at night when the house is still and there's no nurse around. And almost always you're thrown into it. With the realization of these new responsibilities, things start feeling very big and very real. We know how hard it is to be losing someone emotionally, but what about the practical stuff, like knowing what to watch for or what matters and what doesn't? What is normal and what requires a 1 a.m. call to hospice? Usually we end up learning on the fly at the bedside, and that can be very overwhelming. This is also where family dynamics become intense because end-of-life care doesn't just involve tasks, it involves opinions. Somebody wants to feed them, somebody else is trying to honor the fact that they no longer are interested in food. Some families move quietly together, taking their cues from hospice or their doula, and other families get pulled into disagreements and control battles. When time feels limited, even small decisions can cause emotional flares. Suddenly, the room is not only about the person who's dying, it becomes about the different ways everyone thinks things should be handled. This is where support can make a real difference. Hospice remains the medical authority, and doulas work alongside that care. And this is not a promotion for my business, but a place to help you understand some of the things end-of-life doulas can bring to the table. We all shape our practices differently, so the things I'm speaking of here reflect how I support people. Since doulas provide support that isn't medical, you'll hear us refer to folks as clients versus patients. On the practical side of things, doulas help people understand what they're seeing. They help people talk through what's happening in real time and teach hands-on end-of-life caregiving so people feel more empowered and confident. We can help with the logistics of putting together a care team of friends and family. We can show you how to change a bed with someone in it. We can help with the hard conversations or put together a simple documentation form that helps hospice know what's happening between visits. We can be a shoulder to cry on or help mediate family differences. We can help with many of the logistical details so caregivers feel less overwhelmed. Sometimes the smallest adjustment can make a big difference for both the person who's dying and the people caring for them. Understanding what end-of-life looks like and what caregiving is all about doesn't take you off the emotional roller coaster you're on, but it can help make the ride a little less bumpy. Sometimes the things people need in addition to information is gentle hands-on guidance, a calm presence that lets them know that what they're seeing and experiencing is normal, and reassurance that the loving care they're providing is bringing comfort and peace to their loved one. Thanks for listening. This is the Deducation Project. I'll see you next time.